a lot of them are suffering, including our women. Suffering not only physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Yes, ladies, your men suffer in silence many times. Then we talk about root causes such as sexual ignorance, sexual trauma, pressures, spiritual crisis, relationships, communication issues, mental gremlins. We also talk about physical health risks such as cardiovascular, nutritional deficiencies, drugs, alcohol, stress, diabetes, hormonal brain damage, detoxification, genetics, inflammation, how all of these things lead to sexual dysfunction. Then we talked about, hey, did you know, what do you think is the largest sexual organ in the body?
The brain.
The brain, absolutely correct. Many people don't think about that. But yes, it is the brain. Then we talk about the benefits of sexual healing. Benefits include boosting your health, balancing your hormones, reducing your susceptibility to cold. So if you want to avoid the cold, do not take a flu shot. Go have some sex. Strengthen your heart. Get your blood pumping. Oh, we also talked about a really interesting statistic. Ladies, there was a study done for women aged 57 to 85. And it showed that women who enjoyed sex and had a healthy sexual life were less likely to be at risk for hypertension. So if you have high blood pressure, have more sex. Then we talked about wonderful alternatives to our painkillers. Forget the marijuana, have more sex. We talked about the fact that it is also correlated with cancer prevention. Here, now the guys probably would love this one, right? There was a study that was done that showed that men who ejaculated 21 or more times in a month had a 50% reduced risk for prostate cancer. Interesting. Now, personally, what I teach the couples that I work with, I teach them seminal retention practices. And my idea is that it is not so much the release of the actual seminal fluid that results in the reduction in prostate cancer. I believe that it is the release of that energy, the negative energy that can be released when you dissipate and you relax. So, who knows? I have to look more into that. But anyway, we also talked about how sex can help you to improve your sleep and reduce your stress, increase your brain power. We talked about the heavenly benefits, being able to know yourself and your partner more deeply. We talked about being able to live longer. It is shown that guys who have sex and enjoy their relationships with their mates are able to live longer. So your guys would probably say to you, honey, do you want me to die early? Give me some sex! Nah, we won't tell them that secret. Also, we talked about balancing your emotional wellness. We talked about strategies for healing. And this is what we're going to delve into tonight. Because what I decided was, forget all those statistics, forget all of that stuff. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty on how exactly can we improve our intimacy and how do we promote sexual healing. What I'm going to share with you tonight is a technique that I use with couples, and I've used this over the past 10 years. We started a program called Endless Love 10 years ago in Georgia, myself and a pastor friend of mine. We had a wonderful time. And the couples that were involved in that particular program have seen tremendous benefits in their lives in terms of being able to have more clarity about exactly what the obstructions were in terms of helping to improve their sexual healing. And what I'm saying to you tonight is that it is as simple as A, B, C. And we talked about having amazing breakthroughs. But as I said, forget that one. We're going to have the really juicy stuff tonight. So I'm going to ask your pardon while I get rid of that presentation. And I pull up the real deal, the real McCoy.